told her make a wish, she learned to love. My new bitch a goddess, so she says, ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. I just done so much shit, I'm scared it might come back and home. Y'all 27 cuddle with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Ain't nobody fucking with me. And you niggas tryna take me on me. Yeah, said they take me down. I just hope and pray the Lord see. You know that she got it, just look at her body, her rose in Versace. I said, bad bitch, blood drugs too. She took a purchase like it's probiotics. And you love me, then I love you too. At least you got tired of the broke nigga nonsense. She knew me better than I want you to. I'm trying to put her on camera like Kobe. Codeine in my soul. I pouring on rain in the rape, it ain't shake my dog. Soul in the cups and flood my chest, but the nigga still drowning. The mistakes, my dog. I went broke on my mind 2 times. Forever touch tears in the state, my dog. 100 missed calls from my plug and my bitch, and I still tryna fuck your sick, my dog. 100 missed calls from my bitch, and I plug and I buy some diamonds, that's just a condition. I told the bitch I ain't all about love, it's business, so baby, back playing position. I got rose on the floor, I stole in my kitchen, I'm feeling like Kenan and Kel. LB and Crit in New York, I was with Vivi, she thought you seen Jesus himself. Yeah, how much I gotta spend for you, how much I gotta tend to you, Hermes coat told keep your head up like Tupac and them. You wanna roll with us? I told keep your head up like Tupac and them. Ain't on the road truck, he said she wanna fuck me, I go on my trip. Ain't on the road truck, he said she wanna fuck me, I go on my trip. Nigga, I told my bitch I ain't going for nothing. Nigga, I'm pressing that button. Nigga, I told my bitch I ain't going for nothing. I run my stick on the Gucci. Nigga, my dog on the cell. Yeah, man, who right now? Try to find some new cheese. I sent her over on Zelle. She know that I'm all about money. I bought her some new cheese. Call me around and around. That new double I bitch wanna see the stars. She can use me. Nigga, I'm pouring no drink. I'm driving this bourbon. I'm turning this bitch like a new leaf. She said that she wants Chanel. I said for 12. Nigga, tried to the sauce like ooh wee. She said that she want a burger. I got a Chanel, but it's lucky ain't buy her to me. Don't buy her roses, I buy it AMP. She don't want colors, she want that double C. I said, well, I already nigga little boy. Like she wants Chanel, but bitch ain't gold. Like you get the fuse on the ball and search the story. Like where you're rebel when you know Rolls and Royce. Trips overseas, all she needed was a fella. Go to Greek cause you fucking with a rebel. Yeah, how much I gotta spend for you? How much I gotta tend to you? Her Mexico cause it's 10 to 2.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
You won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third and long for Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and long for him here. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here's Jake Booty for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He dodged the tackle and able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Hurts now from the gun. He brings it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room.
Let's fucking go.
And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get it. Back to 60.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Bosky Merritt on his own read. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Vikings, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Bosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Eagles 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing here hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Looking quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is a heater going deep.
And that's it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60, 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Will work against the blitz. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And this
What
one
the
had a
fuck?
brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. And not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. You get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision.
I'll take the one. Run it back, run it back.
I won't wake you when the Parisians drinking a phone over Harry Limbs. For the white niggas smoking Paris Hilton. Shot with a drink niggas down at Carrie Hilton. Hop with the force with the Brooklyn Ron Wilson. I took a perk, I don't got no hard feeling. Diamond the cup, that's a mama scar ceiling. Coffee my cup, but I put the star ceiling. Seven that girl, but it look like Bob Dylan. Niggas that say games, I got that saying. Can't hope that a fuck nigga runner. Nigga, I start getting money, still rock with 100. Won't put on my gun and I yonder. Say you my dog, how the fuck you gon' switch your comrade? Trying to speak to the camera. He won't buy for the look, try to charge me high when I rob him. That's how he got left up. Feeling like baby, I'm not to be fucked with. She said she want clarity, stones to a color. Big ass shotgun and she got muscle, but niggas still frozen, don't jump like the mother. Felt like Ray Lance, I got rings like a hustle. She wanna fill my debt on my private. Blitz for the hoes like the Epstein Island. My dog pants, I filled it with diamonds. She got ass, she look like Black China. I walk around with my Glock, nigga, I'm never missing. And had to plug in my diamonds. I with this bitch up and down, and it's all 716s when I go through your town. Nigga, I just took a perk and I'm feeling like Kanye when my love come down. Raging these dreams, can't find no one around. I never missing. 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 I fucking with these hoes. Create the body, I'm feeling like the Lord. Cremate the body, I'm feeling like the Lord. Yeah. I don't feel safe, I don't feel no romance. Colder with sniper, I know the pole red. I don't know what my one do like cold red. Yeah. You say my dog, nigga, you ain't say my side. Nigga, not need my side. Nigga, not need my side. Not need my kind. Nigga, I'm riding with iron. Nigga, I'm riding with stick and this bitch all mine. Nigga, I rob my drink. Nigga, I rob my drink like 49 times. Shit ain't low like shimmy. Shit ain't low like shimmy. I pull you a kilo. Nigga, I'm pulling them Diddy. Nigga, I pull you a Diddy like boss man dealer. Running around my city. Running around my city. I can front you a kilo. Nigga, this shit not the old time. I get a bad bitch sitting in front like you Roosevelt. I never missing. 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 I can't see this future, but it's not going good. I can't tell the future, but it's not looking good. Dress gon' fly. I'm trying to creep in your hood. These niggas not on point unless you're not looking good. They don't know how I be moving, they just watch from afar. They say your name is songs, but won't go get a no car.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Well, in the pass block, that return would have gotten a couple of yards, but now it puts him close to 10 yards shy of where a touchback would have been. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. 8 on the play after the 38.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at it. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
No touch. On 80. No touch.
Barkley off the pistol give. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
yards on the play. That's another Eagles 1st down.
The tight end in motion
1st
now.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
No touch.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Great. No touch.
Back to throw. Hurts. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On the draw, it's Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the Commander's rush brings him down. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Shot. 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll throw first play here with Daniels. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. He's got Jalen laid. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs from 37. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Designed run. Daniels will keep it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming out.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
You don't see
Sidney
that.